I have gone back to Twitter because I love being called a Jewish neocon warmonger white supremacist.
You like that label? That's a good one.
I've missed that for a year and a half. Yes, I resigned Twitter because the truth is I figured I'm old enough not to be sent to a timeout room or get a scarlet letter, whatever. What we're talking about here is debates over so-called science, debates over politics, debates over so-called climate change and mass and vaccines, and obviously Twitter was on the side of the hard left. That's why they're so upset over there at MSLSD and other networks like that, where you have people coming up and racializing this decision. I don't know. Is Musk trying to prevent people from going on his platform because of their race? I mean, this is so putrid, so outrageous. Somebody ought to buy Comcast, and that way they'll own NBC and MSNBC and fire all these reprobates, because they are very vile people. Now, what Musk is trying to do here, he's not saying people should go on his site if they're going to talk about murdering somebody or how to build, you know, a nuclear bomb or anything like that. Let's be a little rational here. What he's saying is, within the box, we have to be able to debate issues. You know, we're not going to be the London Tower and keep sending people down there like it's Henry VIII and then decapitating them when they're right on the science and the government's wrong on the science. The way you get to the science is through debate. And the hard left, the Marxist left in this country, which is heavily represented by so much of the corrupt media, they don't want to debate. That's why they hate Fox, they hate conservative talk radio, they hate Republican presidential candidates, and now they hate Musk. I don't even know what his politics are. I don't even care what his politics are. The guy put down $45 billion out of his own pocket. That's a lot of change. Even if you're worth over $100 billion, it doesn't mean you have it in liquid assets. He raises about another $10 billion. And so now he is abused. Why is he abused? He's abused because he wants an open platform. He wants as much free speech as possible. That's what he's talking about. He doesn't want to ban people willy-nilly. He doesn't have these phony third parties set up to go over what anybody says, which every conservative knows, or every libertarian knows, or every non-leftist knows is really a phony front for this corporation. And if employees there don't like it, then take your ass and go somewhere else. Maybe you can go work for Disney or something. The company doesn't exist for the employees. The company exists for the shareholders, and the shareholders want profit. And in order to get profit, this platform should do what it promised in 1994 and all the other platforms promised in 1994, to be as neutral as possible. We all want to see now, Martha, the algorithms that were used by Twitter. Yeah. We want to see what was used in the 2020 election. We want to see what's going on here. These are massive corporations. You know, the same people that hate ExxonMobil and Big Meat and all the rest of the nonsense, they don't mind a massive oligarch cartel in Silicon Valley if they get their way and they're pushing their agenda. But one other thing, I'm not leaving Truth Social or Parler or Getter or Rumble. So when I post, I'm going to post on Twitter and the rest as well. I want to continue to support those other sites that really,
but Mark, before I let you go,
and what they tried to do as well.
President Trump said that he's not going to leave Truth Social for, I think, obvious reasons, and he's not going to return to Twitter. Do you think he will change his mind about that, based on what you just said?
He could, and that's perfectly fine. He may well, but he's also a very, very smart guy. He just started a social site, and he wants to draw attention there, and I'm going to be on that site as well. I don't even think I'll be called a Jewish neocon warmonger white supremacist on the Truth Social site. But they can call me whatever they want. I don't even read the comments.
Want to see more Mark Levin? Go to LevinTV.com and subscribe now.